1. Kivy properties are used with a mesh example. Mesh is a vertex canvas instruction. 2. We can use Kivy properties to make our variables behave like regular Kivy variables. Whenever their value changes, Kivy will update any widgets that depend on them and call the onProperty function if it exists. 3. The first two imports are the imports for the root class and the app class. We can see the root widget is relative layout. The third line imports two classes from the Kivy.properties module. These will allow our number and our list Python objects to become Kivy properties. 4. This is the first half of the root class. Here, an will become a numeric property with an initial value of 0. When an is changed, the _an function will be called by Kivy. The first part of this function is shown here. Besides, an vert and pts are also properties, but they are list properties. We do not have any on functions for them, as they only define properties of the mesh and line canvas instructions, which will be updated by Kivy. The purpose of on function is to create the lists vert and pts. We use a nested function, addPoint, to add a x and y coordinate to the two lists. 5. These are the possible coordinates of the mesh. The first point is the common point of all triangles. A number of addPoint functions will be called depending on the value of an For example, if an is 2, the first two lines are true and executed. 6. The app class is very similar to the examples we studied before. The title of the window is set to mesh example. 7. In the Kivy file, first the background color is changed. 8. The color for the mesh is set as purple. The particular mesh mode creates filled triangles. The vertices will be the list vert. Indices indicate how we transverse the vertices. In our case, it will be in the order provided, thus it will be a list like 0, 1, 2. 9. To show what we mean by the right-hand side of the indices instruction, here is an interactive session. An empty class is created, so we can create a variable like root.vert. In Python 2.7 range, returns a list, so we don't have to use the list function. Also, in Python 2.7, the default division is integer, rather than floating point, as in Python 3 versions. In Python 3, we have to use the integer division operator, with two divisor signs. 10. Finally, we use the pts list to draw the points with a large point size. 11. These two buttons, when pressed, either increment or decrement 10 Also notice, we did not have to keep track of IDs, as we did in the previous example. We did not even have to create any IDs. 12. In the demo, we can see that points are added by clicking on the Add button, and they are removed by clicking on the Remove button. We need at least 3 points to draw one triangle. As each additional point is added, a new triangle is formed, the vertices being the new point, the last point, and the common point. 11. You can find additional information including the source code at pythonmobile.blogspot.com.